Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you back to the darkest dungeon, where, I have to admit, Alistair's a little right. I do need to go to the darkest dungeon again. Probably sometime soon, but to do that, we first need to prepare ourselves and be ready. So how do we do that? Simple. To start off with, we go to the Weald to gather medicine, because we need to turn this hamlet like England and have free healthcare. Yes, I'm making a political joke. Isn't that right, Alistair? What would you know? So, who do we have with us taking us? We have the Revenant, because I can finally take my damn Revenant. We have Guts, our black swordsman, because nothing says... because he needs to level up, because he's bloody overpowered. Guess who's going in the who's going to be going into the dungeon? We're taking our Acolyte of the Sun, because every healer's level 6, and this one will go with him, and plus I want my final trinket for the darkness set. So, yeah. Then we also have our Succubus, because I have some plans for the Succubus, and in order to do that, I need her leveled up. So, everyone, are you prepared to get our medicine, along with this explosive concoction, which I really want to try if I ever get the Witch Doctor again? Ready? Then let's go.
Our land is remote and unneighbored. Every lost resource must be recovered.
It must be. Right. No problem, Mr. Ancestor. This is a really annoying-looking dungeon. Also, there's a doggy outside. I suppose that's pretty apt for the Weald, so we'll just write it up to atmospheric background sounds, which I'm making sure is there on purpose. So, you guys are probably wondering, why aren't I doing the Sunward Isles? And the answer to that is, because I've got no one that can. We have the Hollow Knight, and we have the Ronin, both of which have self-healing. So, if we can get a third or fourth level other character, we could probably just 3-man that level 1 quest, especially as it's just a singular boss-like entity. Guts can't one-shot something. I'm impressed. I don't know what these things are like in a level 3 dungeon. Or a max level dungeon, I admit. Because that's what we're in. You're gonna be dead in 2 turns, so I don't care. Yes, go rend the Marked. The Marked can heal himself, so I don't care. In fact, most of these characters can heal themselves, I think. But we're still gonna have that. This Martyr's Trinket is so powerful. Is all I can say. Alright, they're both gonna bleed out. So, I guess the question is, are we gonna act first or after them? After. Thank you. Boom. That stress skills thing is such a stupidly good debuff, is all I can say. And also the fact it reduces dodge, meaning the enemy then becomes easier to hit. It just means everything becomes fairly nice, is all I can say. Is all I can describe it as. Just fairly nice. And they're all nice and dead. See, guys? Level 5 dungeons aren't anything to worry about. They're easy to deal with. Look at that. They even have decent loot. Very decent loot. Ah! Hello there. You had to be stealthed, didn't you? Because the fact you're stealthed means I can't do anything to you. AKA, you know, debuff your... stop you from stress skilling. Aw, how cute! You think you did something to us? Confusion spores. Oh, look at that! You only hit one person. How did you get shifted to the front after being hit by one Why do I question these things? Just nuke this thing down to the ground, please. Guts. You know, funny enough, the Acolyte's probably a decent healer to work with Guts, because the Acolyte focuses on regeneration and Guts focuses on bleeding himself. And there goes the little bastard.
Perhaps the turning point.
Well done. Well done. You know what? To deal with that annoying corpse, let's just summon a ghost. How do you have negative... Oh. That's how you have negative 20 accuracy. Because of this curse of vulnerability debuffing you for it. Alright. Fair, I guess. You really like healing Guts, don't you? Guts would like to return the favor. I love how he didn't hit you. Miss Succubus, for all that's holy, kill it. Thank you. Remember, Parafox, we don't need money. No, we don't. No, we don't. We require artifacts and... Why are there so many goddamn obstacles? I am actually going to run out of shovels. If you need more than one stack of shovels in order to get through all the obstacles, you have too many obstacles. What do we have ahead of us? A room battle, and a quest location, and a secret door all the way behind us, because of course we do. I can't catch a break, can I, Alistair? Alright, come at us. Whatever the hell you are. Maggots. Evil-looking maggots. Yeah, you're getting debuffed. Yeah, no, that's not allowed. That kind of crap.
Oh no!
And of course you don't manage to heal her. Make it bleed. Please. I mean, I know it's undead. But it can still bleed. Apparently. You know, that's the kind of statistics we like. Could you do focused regeneration on her, please? She needs some health. Well, it's gonna bleed either way. I don't care. You know what? It hurt you so badly. Would you like the honoring blow? Yes, I'm sure you would. I should have let her eat. A little. Just a little. What are your chances of hitting this fella? 74. So, a D4, don't nat 1. Didn't nat 1. Good man. Good man, Guts. And you resisted the bleed. You're a little bastard. You have a 20% chance to resist it, and you managed to do so. You're annoying. But you're equally annoying just because you kind of hit hard. You know? So if you'd like to die too, I would also be quite grateful for that. I wish that did more than just 2 damage. Then again, it's a trinket making abilities that don't normally do damage. So I guess I shouldn't complain. Jeez, Guts, you're losing quite a lot of health, you know. And that did 10. The damage is really random, isn't it, Miss Succubus? But that tends to be consistent. That tends to be very consistent. So here we have a shopping bag. Or one of our medicine bags. So I'm going to get rid of the jades for it. Then what's ahead of us? 2 Curos. And a battle. But the thing is, there is always the huge chance that that battle is... I'm surprised you don't have any stress abilities, actually, Mr. Virgo. But I can still make her useless. Come on. Pass. Ow. Pass your turn. Pass it. I'll wait.
Okay.
That's so satisfying. Making your enemy pass their turn because they're not allowed to do stress abilities. But guess what? They only have stress abilities. And we need those corpses gone. So, if you wouldn't mind... Did you really think that was a good idea to do? Rather than heal us? Also, how annoying that you went first.
Mortality clarified.
How equally annoying that you're not getting healed. And I don't think you can focus heal yourself either. Which is bad. Yeah, you needed to die. Actually, that was another reason I needed to clear the corpses. That didn't even proc onto me that I needed to clear the corpses for that reason.
Oh no!
But it did. And you didn't get healed. Solar blessing. Huh. Thank you. Eat. This was not worth it.
Ooh, shiny.
Okay, you went past it the first time, but the second time you clearly had to grab it, didn't you? Why? Why? You must remember, this isn't a loot quest. This is a grab the items quest, meaning I don't get loot, really. We're going to run out of food. I don't like level 5 dungeons, especially when they're spread apart for no bloody reason. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a secret room to go say hello to. Because, of course, I have to grab the secret room. Because, you know what? There might be special heads in there. But before we head into the secret room, we have to make camp.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the
And heal up.
conquerors.
Not using a full heal like I wanted. You know, it's kind of relaxing in the dark. If only someone could heal you. But of course, no one is set to heal you. Well, everyone, we're
Right.
ready
The promise of safety.
for whatever the hell might be in here. Yes, I have one of the new mods I got was a collector head mod. So, let's see what we get. Bigby's head. Minus 50% stress inflicted on party on the first round. Minus dodge, plus % strength. Stress. That actually seems awful. Because it's only the first round. And here goes our last shovel. So let us hope. Or you're going to do something with that, even if I did have anything I could do with it. Tranquil Mind. Plus accuracy, minus stress. Replaced Weapon Tinkerer. Oh, Jesus Christ, you need that locked in. Because you're a bad accurate... Because you are a character with very little accuracy compared to most. You need that quirk locked in immediately. I feel like abandoning the quest now just to make sure that gets locked in. But I can't guarantee it would be locked in. Don't do that to her. You do bleed. So please, for God's sake, heal yourself. Thank you. I'm surprised he doesn't bleed, considering he just hit everything. Why did you resist the bleed? If you hadn't resisted the bleed, we'd all be fine. And you just got hit, meaning the martyr procced on. Cool. Good. Right. Everything is a little weird right now, because everyone kinda just got mixed up a lot. You can only focus regeneration, not regular regeneration, which is what you needed. It's a good thing you're a tanky little bastard where that didn't even do half your health. That wasn't a crit. I was expecting it to be a crit. You know, the succubus would work in a stupidly good whatchamacallit run. Mark build. Considering, okay, now you're starting to annoy me. So you know what? You're getting eaten. Yeah, the Revenant can self-heal. There's a reason he's basically meant to be a vampire. Also, Guts, you are way too fast for what's good for you. Good. A blazing star. And a distinct lack of enemies. Nice. Nobody got anything negative. I'm impressed. So you know what? Who needs a positive quirk but doesn't care about getting a negative quirk? You know what? The answer is the succubus, actually. Ah, that's a shame. You know, Alistair, I have to admit, it's kind of nice having you in these videos. I don't know why. I just suppose it's just nice to have a buddy to go through the dark horrors of the abyss with. Because you're on this trip into hell with me. Oh no! When we get to the front entrance of hell, you're going straight through the front door with me. Don't think you're getting away from that. Of course there's a battle in this single spot. Of course there is. Why wouldn't there be? You know what? Anger yourself. I want you angry, Mr. Guts, so you can have 50% damage increase on top of your already stupid damage. Well done, you just did damage equal to what we restored. Feel proud of yourself. Well done, you did literally 0 damage to Guts. Guts, please. Yes, do that. I'm not going to even ask for you to have done more, because that was ridiculous in its own right. Man, you really like smacking him with the tree branch. Heal you? I think that's kind of your job, because you can do it yourself, you know? And plus, we got Guts for damage. I just don't know. Guts, why are you so overpowered? Ooh, so close. Can the succubus go first? No. Well, it was worth a try. But you also know it doesn't matter. There we go. Now, I expect this next room to immediately be a big fight. What did I say? Big fight. Why am I doing this? I love you, Guts. You're broken. Stop cheating. Legitimately, stop cheating. Actually, if you guys would like to turn the Revenant into a vampire, I wouldn't be against that. The Revenant actually really wants to be a vampire, funny enough. He gets stupid bonuses when he's a vampire. Or at least he does if I build his building. And if you make him a vampire, I will build his building. Hello, Chevalier. I hope you weren't planning for the survival aspect of today. Especially as she just did 10 damage to you, which is near unheard of. Plus, you're about to get hit by Guts, so... Hey, you survived, Guts. I'm actually impressed. Maybe you do deserve to live. The Revenant's going to decide. He doesn't think you're allowed to be alive. He was annoyed you didn't turn him into a vampire. I don't think I can pick up any of this loot. The cash is probably worth more than the sapphire. And I do need busts. Alright guys, there's one medicine left for us to find. And that is why I didn't get rid of the food. Who wants to go rummaging through the dead bodies? Because of course you do, Mr. Revenant. Of course you do. Although, admittedly, that was me telling you to do it rather than... accusation! Oh, that's annoying. Could you not accuse her of anything? She didn't do anything. I mean, she's only a succubus in disguise as a nun. What is there to accuse her of? Yeah, you have a fair point, but we're not gonna let them know that. No, I didn't just let them know that by telling them that she's a succubus by accident. You know what, Alistair? Shut up! Our succubus is already very stressed. Don't make it worse on her. Right, Guts. Please murder something. Thank you. It was, wasn't it, narrator? Oh, I'm glad you agree with my own narration. One day you'll be as good as me, narrator. Don't you worry. I love the succubus. And her ability to cheat like that. It is so freaking nice. And the succubus goes first as well. Oh, glorious! That annoying little bastard of a whatchamacallit doesn't get to do anything. And she gets stunned, so she's dead and doesn't do anything either. My God, this is just... I love the succubus. There's just some things you need to make love to in some circumstances, and the succubus is one of them. Yes, I understand the context of what I just said, Alistair. And maybe I meant it like that. Did you ever think of that? Of course there's a sapphire, after I dumped one. Why am I trying to loot this stuff? I'm not gonna have the inventory for it, because I need to grab another medicine. As soon as we're done killing all the bastards! I have to admit, these fungal crawlers having 50% protection is exceedingly annoying at times. You can't mark them. Yeah, they can't even hit them back there. You're an idiot. You should have marked the ones in the front. You know, so that these little guys could have hit them. What's wrong with you? And you stress the one with no stress. You know what? I'm fine with that. I'm not going to complain. I'm going to complain about that, though. And maybe a little bit of that. You seem to be getting crit quite a lot, Mr. Whatchamacallit? Revenant. I got there eventually. Although for you guys, that was probably like a second, because I like to edit into it so it looks like I made no mistake, even though the music is still playing, so it's very easy to tell there's been a jump cut. I'm bad at this. Ooh, portraits. Well then. How am I gonna carry the portraits? I'm not. I'm going to take the busts and just be on my way and pray that we do... Wow, that was a mega heal you just received then, Mr. Revenant. Well done.
Witnessed by his own eyes.
Is this not gonna be a fight? No, it's not! It's not! Free healthcare for all of us! It only took us to explore every inch of the dungeon. I can expect healthcare a little easier than that, Alistair. I'm British! We get it normally. And everyone is level 6. Perfect. What did you get? Healer's gifts? That's pointless. Hard noggin. Infirm. Both of those need to go. Perfectionist. I don't think that matters on you. Either way, I'm going to shove you in the medical bay anyway to make sure you get that quirk. Malicious. Well, the medical ward is free now. Magnificent. And we've got a bunch of these people too, including you. And you're a healer. To a degree. Degree enough. Hey guys, you know that tranquil mind you got, Scott? Yeah, you're keeping that. Yeah, I'm not letting you lose that. That quirk is just too perfect on you. And so we're back. and we're going to attempt to see if we can do this Sunwood Isles large boss. It's a level 1 quest, so hopefully it shouldn't be too bad, with 2 level 4s and a level 3, all of which can heal, by the way. So who do we have? We have the Hollow Knight, being the Hollow Knight, who is fairly tanky with a fair amount of damage. Hopefully the accuracy will not be too bad as well. Then we also... I don't think you need that, actually, looking at your abilities. And then we have the Ronin, being the Ronin, to do tons of Ronin damagey stuff. And then we have the Courtesan. The Courtesan was an old classic favourite of mine, which I always adored, and then someone remade the class, which kind of removed one of my favourite parts about the Courtesan, but it's still the Courtesan I all know and love, which is going to be broken with this last night, causing healing on friendly skills and protection when you've got Encouraging Kiss. So, increased damage, increased crit, increased protection, a tiny heal, and decreased stress. Mwah! It's just perfect. And then they nerfed this lovely ability. But sometimes things can change. So, we're gonna go. You cannot retreat from this quest. We know. Oh yeah, and we get 2 aphrodisiacs. That's another good thing about bringing... Why am I taking food? This is a single fight. Why would I be taking food? What's wrong with me? We want 3 holy waters, probably some medical herbs, probably some of all that. Maybe a lacarum, I don't know. We have money. Let's just protect mediocre protection against yokai for 2 turns. And 2 of those. Let's see what we can find. The Onamazu has been attacking and sinking ships recently. The Sunwood natives will be indebted to you if your endeavour is successful. Do you think we're going to be successful? Do you ever think anything I do is successful? Thus, do you think your opinion is valid? You know, you're a special kind of arrogant. You know that, Alistair? Okay. It's a big fishy. And I do like the music. I didn't let this music play in the background before. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I really like the sound of the music in this place. I have to admit that. Ocean's Wave. What the hell's that? Oh, you did a little bit of a damage. Huh, there went all the light. I see. But you know what? We don't care about that. Crit and blight chance increase by 10% for every 10 torch below 50. 50% plus 50% when torch is under 10. You know what? Whatever. Predatorial lunge. Ha! That damn fish was aiming for the torch. That damn fish has basically taken out the torch.
For the slightest lapse in concentration.
I don't think it cares about the torch, honestly. But neither should you with the amount of damage you deal. Yeah, and there goes our torch.
Darkness closes.
Water has damped the torch. Dark is their ally. As if that was not obvious. Blow the Hollow Knight a kiss. Even if he is a big man of armor, he still has a heart under there. I really like the Courtesan. She was always one of my favorites.
A powerful blow.
I admit she's nowhere near as powerful as she was when I first got her, for obvious reasons, but it's still a pretty good character. You dodged! Thank you! You get to make this fight last a little longer, don't you? Or are you going to try and make yourself bleed out? Because that is an option. You could just bleed out. And and then mega stress buff, but in exchange for negative accuracy and damage. That's the way it works. Ow, that's a lot of critting.
Palpable fear.
You guys are so obsessed. I mean, sure, there are only 3 of you, and this is a boss. But this is a level 1 boss. So if you can't handle a level 1 boss, you guys are stupid. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna let this fishy bleed out. No, I'm not. Go hit it. Good hit, Mr. Hollow Knight. What the hell's that? Cleansing Omori. Cleanses bleed, blight, debuffs, and horror on 1 hero. Rattling Skull. Minus 10% chance bleed chance in the Sunwood Isles. Friendly skill causes a horror, but also has a chance to cause the attack to block. That actually is probably worth it in the long run, thinking about it. Oh yeah, I used none of the items I bought. Huh. Well. Burby. 10% protection, -3 speed, attack a random target 50% of the time. I don't even know if that's a bad disease.
I remember days when the sun shone and laughter could be heard from the tavern.
Yeah, shut up, I'll be turning down the volume in a moment. The state has decided to entrust a small amount of seals to you. Each seal denotes a small amount of authority. You can view the total Sunwood Isle seals from the district panel. Huh. And what do they do? Is there a special building that oh, there are actually special buildings that require them. Huh, I wasn't expecting that. What do we have? Gain 1 to 2 red seals per week. Red seals are estate items exclusively received from this district. Okay. 15 idle stress relief in town per week. That sounds amazing when you combine it with the puppet theatre. 15% virtue chance if minor Emori is in inventory. Remove the versus yokai conditional from buffs, making them usable in other regions. Oh. I don't know what they do in the first place. I never used one. I never looked. Huh. Could those be really, really good? Oh, and now I got level 5 quests over there. Well, this is what we get. Well, everyone, it's beginning to look like I'm all out of time for this episode today, which is a little unfortunate, because I feel this episode's going to be a little shorter than normal, but these things happen at times. I like to try and get 2 dungeons a time. I mean, there's a lot of time in the background where I'm just recycling through these things trying to get good loot. Plus 50% healing skills versus plagued. Huh. Oh yeah, you're the item that makes the plague doctor into a healer. Which actually isn't a bad idea. 100 entirely, honestly. So, yeah. I might want a plague doctor again. But yeah, anyway, it's beginning to look like I'm all out of time for today's episode. So everyone, what can I say other than if you wish to be one of the characters you've seen today, like the Courtesan, the Hollow Knight, the Ronin, the Succubus, someone be the Succubus. She's going into the darkest dungeon, one way or another. Or any other character in this right circumstance. You need only say in the comments down below. And they shall become named after you personally. I just got distracted by putting everyone in stress relief. If you wish to be a character as from any of the characters you've seen before, simply say in the comments down below. Someone be the Succubus. I'm being serious. She's going in the darkest dungeon. The ability to disable stress abilities is just too valuable in that place. So everyone, what can I say other than thank you all for watching. I have been your host today, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I hope to see you all again next time. But I'm afraid that, until then, it's time for me to bid thee all farewell. good day, and finally, good night.